All right. We have an impromptu stream tonight. So I'm moving down into my new studio, which is what you see behind me here. Plain, nothing, boring. But the garage got way too cold for me to work in, and so because my mining room was my office, or the mining garage was actually my work office, I decided that I was going to move down here into, I'm actually in my basement. And yeah, we're going to slowly but surely just start moving everything down here and see how it works out. All right, well, while we're hanging out, my whole plan for this was actually working on, first and foremost, building up a little test bench that I'm going to set up down here. It's kind of weird being down here in the basement and not hearing any GPUs running. So, like I said, got a little test bench set up here on a little cart that I'm working on, and I'm going to go ahead and start putting a GPU into my Misfit Mining GPU stand and hang out and see if anybody joins us. So this is my 1050 Ti. This is the one that I had in my original test bench. Right now I've got a 3060 LHR sitting in that test bench. So we're going to go ahead and get this guy set up. And really, because I'm just building up this test bench, I don't want to take any of my higher end cards to test it out. So again, start with the 1050 Ti, see how it works out. And got my GPUrisers.com riser. So let's get this out and take a look. So I am going to keep the stream limited in time. So DCA Adventures goes on at 10 p.m. Eastern. So I do want to end this stream prior to those guys getting started. So I want to be mindful of time. So again, I do apologize, short notice. And this will be a short stream, but really just wanted to test out my setup. And the video is okay, but I don't have anyone out there to tell me that the audio is okay or not. So hopefully someone will pop in here and can let me know if the audio is okay. So with these cables, so this is just the USB cable. So I like to work the kinks out of these things when I open them up. Just so I've got a nice, clean, straight cable to work with. And it makes it easier for cable management and routing once I do have everything set up. So we got our 1x little dongle. That'll go into our motherboard, into the PCIe slot, and then the other end into the riser. All right. And let's go ahead and pop on the GPU. All right, everything clicked into place. So these are nice. They've got a little slot cut into these for the tongue off of the GPU. So the tongue slides in here, and then you've got a screw hole in the top. So this slides right in. And let's see, you got my iFixit kit screwdriver, this little magnetic screwdriver. I love this thing. Okay. All right. And that's it. So we are all set up. Everything's securely in place. And then we'll plug into the motherboard and should be good to go. So I don't have this thing up and running. Again, with me moving into the new office or the new space down here, I am a little limited. I know it's tough to see or you can't see on the camera, but so right here I have a monitor, a laptop, a monitor, a laptop, and then behind me this is my work, my real work, the job that pays me, my setup back here. And then just some other things. I do have all the parts and pieces that I need to be able to build up my... One moment. So I got my Red Llama crypto meter box, and I finally got all the things I needed to be able to build this up. So got my cable. I've got the actual meter, the meter itself, and I got my 240 volt outlet. So my plan is to get all of this installed on Monday, and I'm going to do, like you can't really see, but the wall over here, I'm going to get all the 240 volt electrical set up, get this guy built out and installed, and then move my rigs in. So right now it's kind of a mess down here. I have so much stuff, and just still trying to figure out a place to put everything. So, all right. So let's see. Get this out of the way. The other thing I don't like about this office setup is right above me is a there's a vent for my heat in my HVAC system. So when that thing kicks on, and the furnace is literally right on the other side of this wall. So when this thing kicks on, it is really loud. So that was the other thing. I was hoping to get some feedback today to see how loud it really is on the mic. So what I'm thinking about doing is putting some soundproofing up on the ceiling here. First to try and dampen the sound from the ventilation system. And then also when people are running around upstairs, I can hear everything from up above me. So again, want to try and soundproof this a little bit. Again, just kind of a work in progress. So we'll see how it works out. All right, let's see. So this is kind of funny. The motherboard that I'm working on here, this is kind of an interesting test bench setup. Hey, MC, how you doing, buddy? I am doing kind of an impromptu stream tonight. I keep looking at the computer instead of the camera. I'm used to looking at the camera off of my computer. So, how's everything sound? Are you able to hear me okay? So I know that's the other thing. I'm looking at the stream on the laptop that's sitting below the camera. And then I did notice also that OBS has when you do a live stream sourced out of OBS, it will give you a chat window there as well. So I'm kind of testing out to see if that'll work as well. So, excellent. Good to hear. How you doing this evening? So yeah, so basically what I'm doing, so I was just saying I had moved everything from the garage, or not yet, I'm moving from my garage down into my basement. This used to be my kid's playroom, and what I did is I moved her playroom up into my old office upstairs, and I'm taking over kind of the playroom down here, and I'm going to slowly start moving things down here. So it's nice to have everything in the garage because it's really, really cool. So it's great for the rigs. But there's two problems. One is I'm not taking advantage of the fact that my rigs are generating some heat that I could be using to heat the house. And the second thing is it is really, really freaking cold out there. So it got to one day last week I went out there and it was 53 degrees and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't. It was so cold. I had to come inside. So I spent way too much time tinkering around on those rigs to deal with that in the winter. And then I'm also worried about the summer. So once it does get into spring and summer, I live on the East Coast, and those 90 plus degree days, if I don't have some good ventilation in that garage, I really worry about it. So in this space where I'm at right now, it's kind of tough to see, but just on the other side of me here is the outside wall to the house. So what I think I'm going to try and do is maybe, we'll see, work on maybe a grow tent solution where I can just blow everything out the house. I'm not yet sure, but this was a better solution than freezing my butt off in the garage. So anyway, so now that I'm down here just tinkering around a little bit, waiting, I'm getting a 240 volt installed down here on Monday, so then I can start bringing my rigs down one at a time and seeing how it works out. So anyway, so yeah, this is an old motherboard that I had from an old computer that I had picked up. I don't remember where I got this, but it's got 4 PCIe lanes in it. You got the 16 and then 3 of the 1X. So I'm going to tinker around again a little bit more with this and see if I can get a couple of GPUs up and running on this thing. But at any rate, give me something to do. All right. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm really hoping to get a little bit of feedback on the quality. I know my first live stream was really a struggle, so hopefully this one seems like it's going a little bit better. Sounds like the audio quality is a little bit better. The video quality seems to be a little bit better. So it's working out some kinks, little by little, just learning, putting out new videos, and like I said, just trying to get better every time. So I appreciate you swinging by. So, like I said, I'm going to keep this short. I don't know if you ever watch the DCA Adventure streams. I think you're on there. So I want to make sure I'm done before DCA Adventure goes on at 10 Eastern. So, be awesome. Sound is good. Picture is perfect. That's awesome. So what I want to do, try and wrap up probably in the next 5 or so minutes and throw it over to DCA Adventure. I love watching those guys on Friday nights. They're fun to watch, a lot of energy. And I love the conversations. They seem to meander around quite a bit, so really enjoy watching those guys on Friday nights. So, all right, learning with you. Yeah, this is. It seems like every twist, every turn, there's something new. Did you pick up by any chance either the 6500 or the 3050? I personally passed on both of those. I have enough. I got my hands full with everything else I'm trying to learn on right now, so I decided to pass on all those things. Shared your live stream. Awesome. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. It seemed to me that with those new cards, it's been fun watching everybody put out content on those new cards because it is something new. It's something exciting, but man, it's so disappointing to see how bad those cards are. I know they're, supposed to be budget GPUs, and that's what, everybody's just looking for something to come out. But boy, it looks like both NVIDIA and AMD missed the mark on those two, so that's too bad. Hey, Chump Change, how you doing, buddy? So yeah, I was telling MC I'm 3050 coming in a few hours. Aha. Everything I've seen on those, I can't wait to see your video. Everything I've heard was a little on the disappointing side, but my biggest thing is I could not stomach. I was on my way down to Micro Center and I was going to pick one up and I saw the price. Here we go. Here's the ventilation kicking in. So I'm curious to hear how loud that is on stream. Trash, LOL puke. Yep. I'm glad I didn't pick one up. Hey, Red Llama, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, like I said, just testing everything out. So you can see I'm in a bit of a different space down here. So I set up everything in my garage, and it was great because it's so cold up there. It keeps the rigs cold, but I'm missing out on two things. One is I'm not getting the heat to heat my house. As you can hear, my HVAC system, my heat's kicking on all the time. So I'm wasting all of that heat coming off the rigs. And two, it is way too freaking cold for me to go out there. I set up my home office out there next to where all my rigs were, and I'm sure that'd be great in the spring and in the fall. But in the winter, it is brutal. It's so cold, and I'm really worried about how I'm going to manage the heat. So I will have the ability to get some ventilation in there, but dude, that garage gets so hot in the summertime. So move down here, and hopefully this will be a better solution. So Chump Change, I think you have a little experience this kind of sliding your kids' play area out of the way. I'm sitting in where my kids' playhouse used to be, and so I pushed everything out. So right behind the camera where I'm talking is my kids' playhouse and all of her other stuff. So I'll try and do a video on this where I can actually walk around with the camera and show what the setup looks like, but for right now I just haven't gotten there yet. So, hey Raheem, how you doing, buddy? So, you know, and then the other nice thing about doing this live stream, other than getting to kind of test out my setup, gets me in front of the camera, gets me more comfortable. You know, kudos to Chump Change. I know he recently did a face reveal. That's awesome, dude. I've recently started putting video, my video of my face in my videos, and so again, just getting more FaceTime on the camera is helping me, builds up my confidence, get me a little more comfortable talking on camera. So just trying to make things a little bit better every day, trying to make this channel a little bit better, and trying to make myself a little bit better. So hey, Chump Change, you missed the first part of the live stream where I was streaming to myself. So I'm building up a little test bench down here and using the Misfit Mining stand. So I love this thing, but I haven't really had any use for it recently because everything's in a rig. But now that I'm working on building up another test bench, I have a good use for it. So all right, so let's see here. Let me catch up a little bit here. So Ream MC, kids just need GPUs to be happy. Hey, Red Llama, I love what you're doing with your son. Getting your son involved in all this stuff, so cool. You know, it's a great bonding experience, I think. I would imagine a great bonding experience for you and your son. And it's awesome to see. So keep it up, man. I really enjoy watching those videos with you and your kids. So. All right, just stocking CCXD. Nice. Love the modular design to it. Yeah, absolutely, man. Completely agree. All right, so again, I want to be mindful of the time. I know, Red Llama, you do a lot of streaming late at night. You know, Chump, you got your slotted in with your normal time slots. Trying to squeeze in some goblin loser. Trying to squeeze in a live stream between everyone is so difficult. So I would like to try and get a regular time slot set up where I can start getting in some live streams, but it's kind of challenging. But, you know, again, I don't want to step on anyone's toes. So DCA Adventure does go on at 10 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, let's raid DCA Adventure. I'm going to drop their link to their stream in my chat here. But, you know, I just want to say thank you guys so much. I crossed over 200 subscribers today. I know it's not a lot. It doesn't seem like much, but considering I just started streaming back in November and my quality of my content was so kind of blah, you know, I basically got Pocket Change and Red Fox kind of talked me into doing a video one day, and I did it, and I loved it. I've completely fallen in love with this. This is, it's so much fun. I love creating content. I love sharing with everybody. I have learned so much from, you know, a lot of you guys, and so I want to be able to try and give back a little bit. And again, if it means just doing a video here or a video there, even if somebody's already done it, it's a good experience for me. And I forget who it was that pointed this out. I think it might have been Red Panda. Just because somebody else has put out that content doesn't mean that somebody that might be following me has actually watched it on someone else's channel. Maybe this person that subscribed to me or found my channel has never seen anyone else's videos, and so maybe they're getting something from me. So for anybody that's putting videos together, I know Red Llama, you've picked up quite a bit of subscribers. You're putting out some awesome content. But you know, if you didn't see that, just put out whatever you want, whatever you think is applicable, whatever you think is important, and hopefully people are watching it. So it's awesome. Let's see. I'm gonna catch up. Sorry, I just keep rambling. Don't worry about anyone else, man. Just do you. Yeah, I'm trying. Chump change. It's I'm trying to find my groove, and yeah, I definitely hear what you're saying. I'm guessing you're referring to the DCA adventure. So, Red Llama Crypto, congratulations. Thanks, man. 200 to me was a psychological threshold to be able to cross over that 200. And again, just seeing a few new subscribers every day is exciting to me. It means that I am still putting out content that people find helpful or entertaining, and if I can just keep building little by little, you know, that's all it takes. I don't need to be that guy that's got 1,000 or 5,000 subs. If I pick up a couple every day, again, it means I'm doing something right, so it makes me happy. Better setup than the hobbyist. So I loved watching hobbyists live stream. Dude had banners from one side to the other. It was so funny. And then I can't remember if it was the Raven coin flag that had tweaked a little bit. I thought that was funny. So, but no, I really enjoyed his live stream. That was cool seeing that and how long it went. So, all right, let's see what else we got. You're doing better than I am, and I've been being pushed to do content creation. My fear is that I will be too controversial. You know. Honestly, Some Goblin Loser, that was something that I've been very mindful of as I've been creating content. It doesn't come across in my videos, and maybe in the live stream it does. I feel a lot more comfortable. The videos for me are still almost scripted, and I try and stay away from controversial content. You know, I did put out the one little short about Kazakhstan and losing, you know, them killing the internet and cutting into so much of the Bitcoin hash rate. And to me, that was even like, should I really even be talking about this? There's some political charge to it, and I don't want to offend anyone by anyone taking what I'm saying as being a negative thing. I don't know anything about what's going on in Kazakhstan. All I know is the internet got cut and 13% of the Bitcoin hash rate went down. So, you know, I try and keep up with what's going on in the world, but honestly, there are two things that I care about. Yeah, maybe a few. I don't think I can say it on camera without, I don't want to get myself in trouble. Don't screw with my family, and don't screw with my money. Those are my two tenets in life. And right now, you know, cryptocurrency mining is generating income for me. And so I spend an astronomical amount of time researching, watching videos. You know, I recently did a video that'll come out hopefully in the next few weeks. You guys will get to see it. And I was looking at the number of people that I'm subscribed to, and I am subscribed to 39 different crypto content creators. First of all, I didn't realize there were that many out there. And there's probably more, but anytime I come across a video and somebody has put something out, I don't care if you've got 1 subscriber, 100 subscribers, or 100,000 subscribers. If you put out some content that I think is good, I'm going to subscribe to your channel. And if you keep putting out content, I'm going to keep watching it. So again, to me, we're a great community. We're a bunch of people that are looking out for each other. We're all trying to accomplish the same goals. So kind of meandering away from what I was saying earlier, but you know, you talk about the controversial content. You just got to be careful. So hold on here. Hey, Chump, I'm going to ask you, let's see, I'm going to drop a couple of, how do I do this? How do I set moderators in here? I've never done this before. I got to figure that out. I'm going to boot some people here. Ah, there we go. Chump. Moderator. Hey, I'm going to throw a couple of mods in here. Let's see, let's get rid of this guy. All right, I got to figure some of this stuff out. But anyway, all right, let me keep catching up here. Let's see, Raheem, I was a ghost online, no trace till I met the Misfits. Yeah, honestly, the Misfits were really a really big supporter, and the community over there is freaking awesome. Like, you know, I'll hop into chat rooms, I'll hop into different live sessions, the gaming room, and everybody's so kind, so warm, so welcoming. So I love it. I honestly do. And frankly, the reason I haven't been ban everyone. One of the reasons I haven't been over there much recently is I've been having a lot of audio problems with my my setup. So I got the mic here, and then I've got a headset. And the problem I was having is I was getting a ridiculous amount of feedback in my own headset, and then everyone said I just sounded like garbage. And so I thought, well, crap, I can go into the gaming room and I can hang out with everybody, but I can't really do anything. I can't talk. I'm getting feedback, so haven't been in there for a while. I'm hoping that this new setup down here will help me clean everything up. And honestly, I'm in the market. I'm trying to buy myself a new computer. So right now I'm streaming on an old laptop that's connected to my camera is actually my phone. And I'm watching the chat on a laptop that's actually my wife's that I stole from her. So whatever. All right, let's see here. Integra guy. Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Welcome. Thank you. All right. Red Llama, he's going to ban me. I doubt it. 3 dots to the right. Thanks, bud. Yeah, no problem. Jump change. I appreciate it. Thank you. Ban everyone. Ban the bad guys. All right. Let's see here. God, I got so many different things here. All right. DCA is live now. Any exciting plans for 2022 crypto dev? I do have some exciting plans. So, like I said, I just moved down here into the basement. I have a guy coming on Monday to pop another 30 amp 240 volt line into the basement, and I'm going to turn this into my studio. I am going to bring my rigs downstairs. I've got on the other side of this wall here is my furnace, and I've got a storage room over here. So I've been watching a lot of what Chump Change is doing, and again, I am nowhere close to having the technical ability to do what Chump's been doing, but I want to try and figure out a way to get this to be a dedicated mining space and a dedicated studio, because I really do want to work on getting a clean setup, and I want to be able to make more content, hopefully get more into live streaming, because I really do enjoy this. I feel a lot more comfortable doing this than I do making videos. So that part of it is where I'm going with that. As far as mining itself, I'm going to keep mining. I do want to keep growing. I haven't bought a graphics card in quite some time, so I've been pretty stable, and I didn't want to get ahead of myself. When I first started mining, I got really ahead of myself. I went from 0 to 16 graphics cards. I started mining in July, August timeframe, and I ended up buying 15 or 16 graphics cards in a short period of time. So I'm spending now the time catching up, trying to break even on as many of those cards as I can. And my goal for 2022 is to grow. I actually do want to keep mining. I want to keep growing. I did sell off a graphics card for the first time. So, Chump Change, I don't know if I told you that yet, but yeah, I actually sold a card. I sold one of my old ones. I sold a 1060. So I want to try and get rid of my lesser efficient cards, and I want to start buying more efficient cards. And I hear everybody talking. You want to talk about controversial, right? Everybody's talking about the 6600s and the 6600 XTs. And I know they're super efficient, but I'm worried that I do have a 6600. I don't have an XT, but I want to make sure that whatever it is that I get into mining after Ethereum moves to proof of stake, I want to make sure that I have a card that's going to mine that coin well. And from everything I've heard, if I do go down the path of mining Flux, then I've heard that the AMD cards aren't very good on Flux. Now, I don't know if that's the old, the older, like the 580s, or if the newer AMDs are still kind of suffering in the same way. Not really sure, but we'll see. All right, let's see. iTunes sub to like 30 YouTube crypto channels. Yeah, it's Integra Guy. There's so many great content creators out there. It's hard not to get into what those guys are doing. Let's see. MC Raid. Chump change. You can do it, man. I hope you let me know. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. You know what? It's funny. I thought about you. I was changing my filter in my furnace today, and I'm looking around at all the ducts, and I'm looking around at where I could pop a vent out, and I thought, God, it'd be great to have chump change. If I could just walk around with my camera and, live chat with you and show you what I've got set up, and maybe you could take a look at some of this stuff. So maybe I'll hit you up and take you up on that offer. So it's addicting. That's awesome. 2080 Ti. Let's see. 2022 is going to be a great year for you. I can't wait to see the channel grow. Thanks so much, Crypto Dev. I appreciate that. Raheem, looking for the lowest ping in the US, West ETH Solo. Any ideas? So it's actually interesting you talk about ping. That's one of the things that I've been wanting to look into, is figure out from my setup, from my location. I wanted to go and see if I could figure out how to ping as many different pools as I could and see what works best for me. So I can watch what everybody else is doing, but I really need to understand what works for me and with my setup. So DJ Mines, yo, welcome back. How are you doing, buddy? Man, we've missed you. Gosh, hope you're doing well, bud. 100%. Yep, no problem. That'd be awesome, dude. Use the 2Miner software. Yeah, that was where I started. So I did download the 2Miner software from the GitHub and started pinging. At least I think I just pinged the first few that were out there that were set up as the pre-canned in the 2Miners. But like I said, I'm kind of in the process of moving everything right now. The other thing that I'm not happy about is I'm using the power line adapters, and the performance hasn't been bad. But what I'd like to do is figure out a way to hardwire some better Ethernet. So get some Ethernet drops, particularly now that I'm in the basement and my utility room is right on the other side of this wall here. I think I might be able to figure out a way to actually build a proper patch panel in here and pop something through the wall. And ideally, I could just have an Ethernet patch panel here. But again, still trying to figure that out. But moving down here into this room has been, I think, so far the best step that I've made for building up the crypto mining setup. So just being this close to this utility room, I think is going to make a big difference for me. Let's see. DJ Mine should be home in a few days. Dude, like I said, first and foremost, thank you for your service. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. My daughter's in the service. She's in the Navy. And I know that, I don't want to talk too much about what's going on. But I think she's going to be up and moving sometime soon. And it just, again, mad respect, dude. Thank you for what you do. Really appreciate it. All right, Raheem, just about to ROI my 12 by 3070 FHR, and what a gamble a little. Dude, getting a fully ROI'd setup must be an amazing feeling. When I broke even on my first graphics card, it was like, it was a day to celebrate. And then I broke even on the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And I'm slowly just ticking those boxes, and I'm paying off those cards. And every one that I pay off, it makes me feel so good. I am a little, I don't want to say disappointed, but when the price of ETH dropped, I really thought we'd see the hash rate drop a little bit, because at this point, you know, I want to start accumulating coin. I've sold a fair amount, not a fair amount. I've sold some, and at this point, I just want to start accumulating because I think that I'm comfortable financially with where I'm at with paying off the equipment that I bought so far, and taking that couple of month break was important. I really needed to take that little break from buying cards so that I could get more comfortable accumulating some coin. And now that I've accumulated what I have, I am comfortable, I think, and ready to buy another card, but got to slowly build. But yeah, dude, hitting that ROI and that break even on a card is such a great feeling. MC, thank you for your service. Yep, absolutely. DJ Mines, thank you so much. And to anybody else in this channel, I think I don't want to misspeak. Forgive me if I'm wrong. MC, I think you are also in the service or retired. I don't want to misspeak, or out you if you didn't want that to be discussed. So, but again, thank you for anyone in this chat that is that has served or has anyone in their family that serves. Thank you for what you do. All right, MC, Navy is all over the Ukraine coast. Yep. Crypto Dev, maybe do a basement tour video and the community can comment some ideas on good ways to set it up. Exactly. I think that's a great idea, dude. I definitely want to do that because I've got some things in my head, and then what happens is I do what's up here and I screw it all up, and then I watch videos and I see the way I should have done it. So I'm with you. I think that's a great idea. Let's see, MC, H&T paid off for 2 rigs. Wow, that's awesome. DJ Mines, I've been seeing a lot of people selling their farms around me. It is interesting to me. I've noticed in my community, or at least in my local area, I have seen cards going up for sale. I haven't seen any full rigs, but it does not surprise me. And again, I'm kind of sitting tight. Yes, sir, retired. MC, that's what I thought. So thank you again. Raheem, civilian, nice MC. I didn't do anything. DJ Mine, I didn't do anything. DJ Mines needs our support. Need to find another HNT miner. I didn't buy a helium miner, and I chose not to because, and again, this goes back to the Misfit mining community. I was hanging out in the game channel one evening, and everyone was talking about helium miners. And I didn't say exactly where I live, but I kind of gave some hints, and the folks in the room kind of discussed my geographic surrounding area, and they said, you know what, instead of dropping $500 on a helium miner, you might want to just go buy another graphics card. So I'm sticking to GPU mining for right now. Let's see, cards and rigs still ridiculous prices in Chicago area, dude. That stinks. I am, so a couple of quick things, again, kind of not revealing exactly where I'm at. I live in the DC metropolitan area, you know, DC, Baltimore, kind of in that Maryland, the Maryland area. And I live close enough to, I live near, people kill me. There's three micro centers within driving distance of me, within like an hour and a half driving distance. I know a lot of people don't have one nearby, but I'm fortunate enough to be within driving distance of 3 of them. And I think I live within within a 15-minute drive of me, there are 3 Best Buys. So I've got retail locations to be able to get cards. So I bought some from Micro Center. I've been fortunate enough. I've got 3 Founders Editions cards from Best Buy, so I've been able to get some cards that way. So I've been lucky to be able to get a lot of I've been lucky enough to be able to get a lot of cards at MSRP. So 3 Micro Centers, OG the dream. Yeah, it's awesome. And honestly, you know, hit me up in Discord, DJ Mines. We can chat a little bit. I heard you can buy unlimited supply of AMD from Micro Center now. Yeah, so the other really cool thing about Micro Center is they now let you you can reserve cards online now. So you used to only be able, so it was set up where you could just buy them in store, but you couldn't reserve them. So I got on last night and I saw that you can now reserve a card. So if you know that you want a card and your Micro Center has it in stock, you can reserve it. Now I didn't reserve a card, so I don't know how long they'll hold them for, but the ability to reserve, and then like I said, I agree, I heard that you could do unlimited now, so really kind of opens up the door for Micro Center. They are so overstocked on AMDs, it's ridiculous. Let's see, I waited outside of Best Buy all 3 times and got FEs. All I got is cold weather working for me. Let's see, can I don't know if Chump Change is still here. I'm gonna drop the hammer on some of these. Please no links in the chat. Yeah, I went to and yeah, I'll kind of get it. Hey, 3 Fox Co, how you doing, buddy? I waited in line at a Best Buy. I found out that there was a graphics card at a Best Buy. There was a Founders Edition recently, and I got there at 7 a.m. and I waited until they opened. They don't open till 11 now. So it was 7 degrees and it was absurd. So finally I was out there for about 2.5 hours, and finally the guy came out and was like, look dude, I know what you want. I will get it for you. I will set it aside. Please go sit in your car. You're killing me. So finally got to go and warm up, sit in the car. But yeah, it was kind of stupid sitting out there that long. Let's see. 3060 Ti, 6600 XTs are pretty legit. Yeah, you know, there was a 6600 XT open box at the Micro Center down the road from me. I say down the road, it's about an hour drive. Open box going for, I think it was $485, and I tried to reserve that one. That was when I first saw that you could reserve cards, and by the time I got there to try and reserve it, somebody had already taken it, so I missed out on that one. But yeah, I think I will probably pick up a 6600 XT. Like I said, I do already have a 6600, but I do want to get a 6600 XT to be able to test it out. Chump Change, they beg people to take that crap. Yeah. Hey, it's like I said earlier, I need to figure out what makes sense for me, you know? If I'm going to spend $500 on 6600 XT, or, you know, $450 on a 6600, or $550 on an XT, you know, do I want to do that, or do I want to wait and see if some of the 3060s or 3060 Ti's come down in price or become more available? I'm not sure yet, so that's another reason I've been a little slow on picking up cards. I don't want to buy something that isn't really going to suit my needs, so kind of taking it slow at this point. Let's see, Integra Guy, AMD needs to come down a lot to like $15 per mega hash for me to start buying again, maybe lower. Yeah, totally agree. And, you know, we've been going with that $15 per mega hash threshold for so long. And, you know, in the bull market, when, you know, when ETH was $4,000, maybe that $15 a mega hash made sense. I'm not sure that it does anymore. With $2,500 ETH and proof of stake coming whenever, you know, is $15 a mega hash the right number moving forward? I don't know. I don't know if I'm comfortable paying that anymore. So I'm going to start getting a little more picky. Again, if we are going to go into a bear market, or if we are in it or going into it, I'm not sure. We're still profitable, so I hate calling it a bear market, because if I'm making more than a couple pennies a day, I still consider that to be a pretty healthy market. It's not what people were seeing profitability-wise, you know, a year ago or 8 months ago. But for me, somebody that started mining over the summer, you know, we had some good times and profitability was good, but I'm still not ready to call it a bear market. But the flip side of that is I don't know that I'm willing to pay bull market prices for cards right now, because I do think we're going to start seeing prices come down. Let's see here. Sorry, I was making a thumbnail. No worries. Thanks for banning people. I appreciate it, chump. Mr. Miles, hello, fellow nerds. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Let's see. 3 Fox Co. Yeah, I'm now buying 6600s and 6600 XTs. Efficiency is key. Yep, completely agree. 3 Fox Co. I agree, but again, I'm a little concerned that if I'm picking up cards, the AMDs, if I move to Flux and those AMDs aren't going to perform quite as well on Flux, then I'm not sure that's the path I want to go yet. So again, just being patient. The other thing with Micro Center having so much availability, I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing prices fall. So we'll see. Let's see. Mr. Miles, looks like you've got some bigger fish in your pond now. Congrats on the success. Thank you so much, Mr. Miles. You, my friend, Mr. Miles, will always, always be in my mind as one of the guys that helped get me started. So Mr. Miles came out the first day I did a video, my first ever video. Mr. Miles reached out. You didn't have to do it, but you did. Reached out and offered to help me. So I will never, ever forget that. Thank you so much, Mr. Miles. Crypto Dev, I'm also waiting for the 3060 Ti to come down. Yeah, dude, totally. DJ Mines, I've been seeing 3090s go for 2K here. It's nuts. Wow. That's a far cry from what they were going, 3K. Moving in the right direction, dude. 3 Fox Co. Still buying, but not paying stupid prices. You get some good deals used. Yeah, absolutely. And I think those deals are going to start coming more and more as we do start rolling into the bear market. This bear market is such a great opportunity if you trade stocks. Dude, I'll bet. I used to trade stocks, and then I realized I was really bad at it. So I thought I knew a lot, and turns out I didn't know squat. So, when I got into crypto, I thought I can't do any worse than I did in the stock market. So at least in crypto, my investment can be recouped by selling GPUs. When you buy crap stock, you're done, dude. That's it. So, all right, DJ Mines, I've been looking at ASICs, but still a lot of stock. Yeah, if I can get my setup in my basement working the way I want, I can get soundproofing and everything, I may look into ASICs. But at this point, I'm so new to GPU mining. It's the same thing with helium. It's a whole nother animal for me to try and learn. So for right now, I want to keep chugging away on the GPU side. But if you get into ASICs, I would love to hear how it goes for you, because that may be something down the road that I would be interested in as well. And it seems like a lot of people in the community are interested in the ASICs as well. So, all right. Same with crypto, DJ Mines. Yep. Thank you for the kind words, Mr. Miles. Absolutely, dude. I mean every one of them. So thank you. Anonymous Miner, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. All right, 3 Fox Co. So what is up with a possible executive order about crypto? I did not pick up on the development yet. The executive order, are you referring to the executive order in the States or something else that's going on? There's been a lot of talk about banning crypto, not banning crypto. Again, just my own personal thoughts, not financial advice. I don't think the U.S. will ever ban crypto. I think they're going to try and regulate it. And I got my own personal thoughts and opinions on that, but I'll share those for another day, or save those for another day. Red Llama, Alibaba vendors I reached out to in the past came back and dropped their original offer price. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I think you're going to start seeing some panic selling. Because you've got, what's interesting, I started looking recently at the break-even time on GPUs, and it's not going to happen before proof of stake. Now, I did see something interesting there's two things that I've seen recently that piqued my interest. One, I saw an article today, and I can't remember who the article was posted by, but made some reference to ETH going to proof of stake either Q2 or Q3. And again, maybe it's just the author of the article was just trying to be careful or cautious, but I'm curious. I'll be really surprised if ETH goes proof of stake on schedule. I think it's going to happen by Q3, but I don't know if they're going to be ready by June. So there's a lot of testing to do. I don't know if anybody out here in the chat. So there's 11 people watching. Thank you guys all, by the way, for hanging out. Hit the like button, please, if you don't mind. That'd be awesome. But my thoughts on on the ETH proof of stake and the break even on GPUs is you're going to be really hard pressed to break even on any GPU before ETH moves to proof of stake. So here's what I think is going to happen. You're going to have, one, people are going to panic. People that bought cards a month ago and were just getting into mining and they were buying those cards or 2 months ago for ridiculously high prices are going to panic and start selling. And when people panic sell, they will sell quickly and they will accept low offers. So I think you're going to start seeing lower price cards. I think you're going to see people getting out. A lot of what I call the fair weather miners. I think you're going to see fair weather miners start to drop out of the game. And because of that, you're going to see people selling cards. And the area that I live in the DC metropolitan area. And you've got a lot of people, and I don't want to be stereotypical in any way, but you got a lot of young kids whose parents are bankrolling them that are helping them buy these cards because they want a new hobby for their kid. And the kid says, screw it, I'm out. I'm going to sell this card and I'm just going to get whatever I can for it. So those are the people I'm looking out for. I see a lot of kids selling cards in my area. And when I say kids, I mean high school, young college. So again, I think they're going to be out there. I forget if there was a second point to my comment, but if there was, I forgot it. All right, let's see. DJ Mines, I don't think they've announced when it will be yet. You know what? I got to scroll up here. I need to do two things. I need to move to live chat, make sure I'm getting everybody's comments. And I also want to make sure I didn't miss anybody if I did. So my apologies. Mr. Miles, been trying to get a helium miner from MNTD. Boys, I've been an adventure. Yeah, I've heard nothing but headaches on that front. I didn't even bother trying. So if you do have success, let me know. I'd love to hear a success story from it. 3 Fox, Biden. Okay, so again, I think what the U.S. government's doing right now is a lot of exploratory work. I don't think they are sure what they want to do yet. And I think they're, in my personal opinion, again, we talked about controversial things earlier. I think the U.S. government has a lot of other things they should be worried about right now, not cryptocurrency regulations. Just my opinion. Let's see. Anonymous Miner, again, welcome. Hey, I hope people have been mining using to Unminable using your code. That video I put out has had quite a few views. I used your code, I've been mined, well, actually I've stopped now, but I mined Matic on Unminable for a little while, and I mined up to my payout, and I stopped because I want to actually do a quick video on the payout and the processing of it. But I was pretty happy with it. So hopefully people have been hitting you up, dude. Let's see. DJ Mines, I don't think they've announced what will be yet. Just an executive order is coming. Yeah. Hopefully that executive order is an inquiry and that's nothing more. But again, like I said, my own personal opinion, I think the U.S. government has other things they need to be worried about. All right. Crypto dev, they will just try and tax us to death for using it. Yep, most likely. You know, I was thinking about this. If the crypto exchanges or these crypto companies are now required to send tax documents to the IRS for tax purposes, what happens if, and again, I got to be careful with this scenario, but let's say, one of you guys decides you want to buy a graphics card for me. I'm not selling any of my graphics cards, but let's say you did. And you decided you were going to pay me an ETH for my graphics card, and that money comes into one of my crypto addresses. Does that get reported to the government or to the IRS as income? It shouldn't, right? It'd be like me selling a graphics card for $500. You give me $500 cash, that doesn't get reported as income. But if crypto is being reported as income, how do we differentiate, right? The whole point of dealing in cryptocurrency is to have a bit, control of your own money, more privacy. And I'm not sure how that works yet. So it's something interesting I need to research. All right. Mr. Miles, seriously doubt the U.S. will ban crypto. Yeah, I agree. The U.S. loves taxing things. Crypto is a big industry to tax. And what's interesting is with crypto, you've got too many people that are getting into it now. You see big financial institutions are starting to adopt crypto. Big businesses are starting to accept crypto. I think it would be foolish for the government to ban crypto. Let's see. 3FoxCo, DJ Mines, how was your trip, buddy? Yep. I'll let you guys chat. Red Llama, what's up? Yep. 3FoxCo. All right. Keep going. Anonymous Miner, Tubus Miner, how do you feel about nodes and staking for passive income? I am all about it. So I really want to be able to get into, I want to get a Flux node. Of course, it's going to take me a lot of time because I don't have a lot of Flux. I've not spent a lot of time mining it. But I really want to get into nodes. I want to understand them better. And I would like to eventually start running nodes. Passive income by staking, 100%. If I can take my crypto and have it earn income for me passively, I'm going to do it. I just need to understand more. I do have a few investments. So before I actually started mining, I started investing. And the first thing I did, I bought Algorand and I bought Cardano. And I do have both of them staked. So that was really what got me into crypto. And then the more I researched, I actually stumbled across some of you guys and started watching videos on crypto mining. And I thought, dude, if I'm going to spend money investing in crypto to stake it, why not invest money in graphics cards and mine it and then stake it, right? So right now we think about like the Ethereum, and, of course, after the merge, you can stake Ethereum if you've got 32. I'm never going to do that. I'm sure you'll be able to stake through pools, but we'll see how that goes. But there are other ways to mine and accumulate coin that is stakeable other than buying it, even if it's not mineable through something like Unmineable. So I want to explore all my different options because I do definitely want to figure out a way to improve my staking. All right, let's see what else we got here. So the last batch to a company and refunded everyone. Oh, MC, I'm sorry I missed the front part of that. If that was, so it looks like a pre-order maybe or something that was ordered that they did refund everyone. At least they got refunded. Appreciate you, sir. You bet, Anonymous Miner. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Joe Brown. Hey, welcome, Joe Brown. Good point. Thank you. Okay, DJ Mines, if you sell an item on eBay, it counts as income. I'd imagine it's similar. I don't know, hard to say. Yeah, I need to research that a little bit. Again, not looking to sell any of my cards, but I am interested in figuring out a way to interact with people that I do know that are into crypto. And I want to try and understand this a little bit better from a personal perspective, right? Not just buying something with crypto from a company, but I want to be able to understand how I can, if I'm in a fantasy football league and I want to pay my pool dues in Ethereum, how do I do it? Raheem, waiting on my Bobcat. No idea what I'm doing. Just saw people around me making good money and a bold spot over my house that sit on a hill. Yeah, I checked there are 2 helium miners within 10 miles of my house, and both of them have made I think less than $10 over the last several months. So Titan Nightmare in Orlando, Florida. Hey, Titan Nightmare, how are you, buddy? In Orlando, Florida, $600 used cards have dropped to $200. Dude, that's crazy. That's what I'm talking about. Crypto Dev, when the Ripple lawsuit is over, it will really determine what the future of crypto is in the U.S. Yeah, I think so. I heard something about Ripple recently. I don't want to speak out of turn, but something about a buyback of sorts. I don't recall. Anybody know what that was? Not sure. But yeah, I think that Ripple lawsuit is probably, hopefully close to being wrapped up. But yeah, I think that is definitely going to have an impact. When you start talking about privacy coins, those are interesting to me. I'm also interested in learning more about stable coins, but again, I want to learn more about the whole industry in general. Definitely both feed in when it comes to crypto at this point. check out liquidity pairs. Yep, that is, again, all part of what I need to learn and understand. You know, I got into the mining. I jumped into mining, and now I'm trying to learn everything else around it. So probably went about it the wrong way, but it's working out. Let's see. DJ Mines, big into real estate on the side. Yeah, dude. When I saw your video today, super excited to hear about that. I think real estate investing is probably one of the most lucrative investments if you do it right. And it sounds to me like you are doing it right. But again, love to hear more. I'm in my mid 40s now. I've flipped a couple of houses in my life, and it has been profitable. It's been good. So I am in my forever home now, so I am not moving. But told my daughter, my daughter's only 4, but she will be living in my upstairs, and I will be living in the basement, and I'm not leaving. She can stay here forever, but I'm living down here. Liquidity pairs, example, DAI and USDC are both stable, holding by themselves. They do nothing. But you hold them in pairs, you can get 40% stake together, and they're stable coins. Yeah, see, that's the kind of stuff I need to learn, right? That is remarkable. It's a win-win. Totally agree. MC, DJ Mines, heck yeah, real estate. Totally agree. People always need a place to sleep. Yep, that's for sure. Let's see. People always need a place to sleep. Facebook make marketplace. Always been getting them. A lot to catch up on. Yep. 3 Foxco. Do you mind following up on the New York properties? Yep. Check DMs if you can. Let me know what you think. Yeah, give me 1 second here. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, dude, I dig it. That's awesome. Yep, that is awesome, dude. All right, Raheem, my investment is 90% real estate, 1% crypto. Hey, that's, I think that is a very reasonable split. Where's your other 9%? Just kidding. I'm guessing you meant 10% crypto. McDonald's is the biggest real estate conglomerate. Yeah, I heard an interesting story about McDonald's the other day. I've not fact checked it, but I've heard that the original founder of McDonald's kind of got talked out of his millions. Again, I think it's he kind of got legalese out of it without realizing it. I need to do a little more research and fact checking, but if that's the case, that sucks, man. All right, let's see. One more. Let me check something else here. And I think... Let's see. Chump change, was there more than one or just one? Gold. Yeah, you know, gold is... I have a good friend of mine who I recently told about me getting into crypto. I have been kind of quiet about it. I haven't told a lot of people. My friends and my family knows about it. My friends don't really know. And a buddy of mine started talking to me about investing in gold, and I started talking about crypto. We had a nice long conversation. I think there's definitely merits to both. There's risks for both. But I haven't done a lot of research on gold, but I'm crypto all the way at this point. Real estate if I can. But right now, most of my funds are tied up. Since I moved into the house I'm in now, I moved here in June of last year, and I've invested quite a bit in upgrading the house. So we bought a house that needed a little work, and so got some of my money tied up in the house. Moved about. Okay, yeah, I thought there was a second thing. I thought I missed one, but yeah, I dig it. It's awesome. Let's see. The brothers got scammed out of their own business. Yeah, okay. See, that's what I thought. And I didn't want to use the word scammed because I don't know the whole story. But it sounded like they were, somebody did some spin and legalese on them. And kind of got them. They kind of got shafted. 3 Fox Co. I will soon do a mining garage upgrade. My office is getting too hot, and I have a lovely empty double garage I want to convert. Yeah, dude. It sounds like your garage is pretty freaking sweet. And if I had a garage like that, I think I would be considering it as well. I also think it's really cool that you are building, from what I understand, an airplane. A model or not a model airplane, but you're building an airplane in your garage. That is really freaking cool. Let's see. Movie's called Founder. True story on McTin. Yeah, okay. And coins, real ones. Gold coins. Yeah. So I think that was what my buddy was talking about, is buying actual gold coins. And he was talking about buying them in, I guess like fractions of an ounce. I don't know how small of a fraction you can go, but he was talking about it. He's a little bit of a prepper, and he was talking about wanting to have physical gold to be able to use to trade with, basically, in the event that he would need to. So 3 Fox Co. Yeah, build a few aircraft. Dude, that's so cool, man. All right. Well, let's see here. I've been going for over an hour. I apologize. I'd originally planned on just doing a short stream here. Again, I appreciate you guys hanging out, sticking around. Let's see. Bear with me 1 second here. Sorry, 1 second. I'm looking at something. I would say chump change. The first one or the third one, not the middle one. The first one or the third one. Let's see. Jump change. Let's see here. Brass and lead are the best investments. Yeah, there you go. Gold, smallest bullion is a tenth. I did get a few 1 ounce. There you go. Okay. I got ammo to trade when that happens. Yes. Grams. Hey, Caseback, how you doing, buddy? Of gold. Hey guys, sorry I'm late on the phone. Hey, Jacob Burgess, how you doing, buddy? Let's see, chump change. I bought a lot before crypto. You talking gold or you talking brass? If only I knew about BTC. Yeah, totally, dude. All right, crypto dev. Yeah, man, I'm heavily invested in those as well. All right, let's see what else we got here. Caseback was wondering who was gonna be on stream tonight. Yeah, I started this off as just I'm kind of working on setting up a new studio and moving my mining from my garage down into my basement, and I wanted to just test out the setup, and it just kind of stumbled into a stream. A couple people showed up, and now we've got 13 people here. So this is awesome. I'm really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out tonight. So nothing really planned. The stream started off, I was by myself. What I'm actually doing is right next to me here is a small little test bench setup that I'm working on, and started building up my my Misfit Mining GPU stand. So I threw a GPU on here, and I'm at some point tonight, I'm going to throw this on and make sure my bench works. My test bench in my garage actually is turned into a mining rig, so oops. Let's see, Mr. Miles. Let's see, clarified grams of gold, not something else. Like copper, nice. All right, case back, just relaxing. Good. I had a great dinner, watched a movie for once by myself. Nice. Sounds like a nice, relaxing Friday evening. Let's see, bars and coins from Chump Chain. Yep. Mr. Miles, I store my wealth in aluminum beer cans outside in a pile. That's awesome. Raheem, build it and we will come. Indeed. Yeah, this is awesome. Jacob Burgess, those are great. I got 3 of those bad boys. There you go. Yeah, so my only drinking at this point is Diet Pepsi. So I gave up on drinking a while ago. It was I enjoyed it too much, so decided I was gonna set it aside and stick to drinking diet soda instead. So haven't had a drink in, gosh, been a long time. Not a long time, generally speaking. Probably 6 months. So don't miss it. Clouds my brain, makes me stupid. So Diet Pepsi. So this is I got this koozie. I got one of the Crypty boxes, the Crypty mystery boxes, and I got my ASIC Minor koozie. So kind of cool. All right, let's see. Actually, don't drink, but never let facts get in the way of a good joke. I love it. All right. Nothing wrong with that. More money to spend on GPUs. Yep, totally agree. It is amazing how much money. Because when I drank, I liked to drink. I like to drink good beers. I drank some of the more not super expensive, but I wasn't drinking like Miller Lite or anything like that. I would drink a microbrew or some higher quality beers, and the prices of those got ridiculous. I was spending upwards of $10 on a 6-pack, $12 on a 6-pack. I'm like, dude, this is stupid. And then you go buy a bottle of bourbon. I love bourbon. I love a good Manhattan. And, a bottle of bourbon, just stupid expensive. I'd catch myself drinking too much every once in a while or drinking too many nights in a row. And I'm like, God, this is dumb. I got a little girl. I got a wife. I got a family to take care of. And so I decided enough's enough. I'm done. So that was it. Woke up one morning and that was it. So if anybody out there, and I mean this honestly, sincerely from the bottom of my heart, if anyone out there has any concerns or wants somebody to talk to about any type of addiction, reach out to me. I've been there. I know what it's like. If you need somebody to talk to, please do. Please reach out to me. I'll keep it private. I'll keep it personal. Having somebody to talk to is really super important if you're having issues. So again, I know you guys don't know me, but I just want to put it out there. If anybody needs anybody to talk to, reach out to me. All right. Let's see. What else we got? Chump change. Good for you. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Red Llama Crypto. I got the same one. Let's see. Same one. I missed what the same one is, but let me see. Heck yeah. So, yeah. Like I said, this was really kind of an accidental stream, and it is getting a little late. It's almost 11 o'clock here my time. So I am going to start wrapping this one up. Jacob Burgess, good on you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. It is a Mr. Miles, I suffer from an addiction. GPUs. I replaced one with another. So let's see. You get more GPUs right now? Or are you waiting to see what's going to happen? K-Spec. I'm always open to a good deal. I haven't found any deals yet that I'm comfortable with, but I'm at a point now where I bought a lot of GPUs really fast when I started mining, and I'm at a point now, so I took a break. So I actually have not bought a GPU now I take that back. I bought a 3060 Ti Founders Edition because I stumbled on it in a Best Buy. But other than that, God, that's terrible. I haven't bought a GPU in a while, except for that one. So I'm always looking for a good deal. If I can find one, I'm going to buy it. I'm happy with where I'm at now in terms of my financial situation as it pertains to mining. I've been mining now for over 6 months, and I've been able to accumulate a fair amount of Ethereum. I'm nearly 100% Ethereum mining, so I've accumulated a fair amount of Ethereum. I have sold a little bit, so I've been able to recuperate some of my initial investment. So I am back and ready to pick up another GPU. Again, just kind of looking for a good deal. So let's see. Scratch his neck, just a few more GPUs. Yep. Man, all you East Coast guys. Yep, I know, right? So we get to that 11 o'clock hour, and it's like, I'm old. I got to go to bed. You know what's funny, though, is I'll wrap up here. I'll stop. I'm going to stop around 11, so I'll probably go for another 7 minutes. I will wrap this up, and I will probably sit here on this computer until 2 in the morning. I'll probably go off and watch a bunch of your videos. I'll probably go and research the latest news. Let's see. Chump change. The last one. Yeah, I kind of like the last one. If you're still there, chump change. Let's see. Dave Chappelle meme. Yeah, dude, that guy's hysterical, right? One of the best comedians of our age. Yeah, I agree. He went again. I am probably one of the most out of touch people on the planet. I had a daughter. My daughter was born. She's 4 now, and when she was less than a year, Diet Coke, baby. Close, Diet Pepsi for me, but yep. So when my daughter was born, she was less than a year old, and I made the decision to go back to school. So I have my undergrad degree. I'm actually an engineer, and I've been at it for 22 years. And I finally decided that I was going to go back and get my MBA. So I started my MBA when my daughter was under a year old, and it took me 3 years to do it. So I just finished my MBA in August of last year, and while I was studying my MBA, while I was working on my MBA, that's when I really got into crypto. So one of my classes, we were talking about finance, and somehow the topic of crypto came up, and I started digging into it a little bit, and I have been full on in love with crypto ever since. And so I finished my school, and I immediately went into crypto and mining and learning about mining and starting this channel. And so I've had no time to keep up with politics, to keep up with entertainment, to keep up with sports, to keep up with much of anything. So you talk to me about what's going on in most of the rest of the world, and my answer is probably going to be, I don't know. You ask me about what's going on in crypto in recent news, I'll probably be able to talk and have an intelligent conversation with you. You ask me something about GPUs, I can probably have an intelligent conversation. But right now, my life is my family and crypto mining and trying to build something for my future. So I don't do this. I'm not into mining to make myself rich. I'm into mining so that I can help build a foundation for my daughter. I want to be able to pass this on to my daughter, whether it be all of the crypto that I mine or the passion for crypto and crypto mining. I want to be able to pass something on to her. So that's why I've said this from the very beginning. I love what's going on with Red Llama Crypto. I love that you're involving your son. My daughter's expressed a little bit of interest in it, but not a whole lot yet. But I do this not for me. I do it for her. I do it for my family. So, all right. Let's see here. Yeah. So chump change. I think there's something I like about the last one, but it's this versus this, right? So this is cool. This is neat. It depends on kind of what look you're going for, I think. So I do like the crossover a little bit. I think it gives it a different look. So, all right, Mr. Miles, you obviously aren't that out of touch if you're mining crypto. Yeah, that's for me. When I started looking into blockchain technology, that's the other thing. I'm not just all about crypto. I am really into blockchain. I think blockchain technology is something that is so underutilized in business and industry. There are so many applications out there that are untapped. And I think blockchain is something that is going to revolutionize the way we do business. It just hasn't happened yet at a large scale. And so I'm looking for ways to try and learn more. I actually sat in on a bunch of different webinars and been learning a lot. I've gotten some permission from my work to do some. So I spend my work time researching blockchain. So, which is pretty cool. I'm getting paid by my company to research blockchain. So we're looking at ways to integrate it into our business. So, I would have never been able to do that without crypto. Crypto really helped me understand blockchain a lot better. I took that to my boss, presented it to him, He loved the idea, told me to go do some more research and find out how it could be applicable for what I do. And so it's all kind of coming full circle. All right. I'm at work tomorrow. Whoops, I just dropped my chat here a little bit. You're ahead of the curve, one might argue. Well, thank you. I do appreciate that. I'm back. Just had to go get a gold shell ASIC miner on their web. Nice. That's sweet. Let's see. Have an off day. Catch up on all the missed YouTube videos. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do on my weekends. 3 Fox Co. My daughter goes to bed. My wife goes to bed, and I sit up and watch YouTube all night. MC, congrats on the NBA. Hey, thanks guys, appreciate it. I worked my butt off. I'm super proud. So I got my last year in the program. I was awarded by the faculty as the outstanding student of the year for the program. So I worked my tail off in that program. So I was really proud of myself for that one. Since mining, haven't been on Facebook in like 6 months. Yeah, it's super awesome, isn't it, Integra guy? Totally gave up on Facebook. I hate it. I'm so happy it's out of my life. Let's see. Jacob Burgess, congrats. That's the way to be, in my opinion. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. The community is amazing, Case-Beck. I've made so many great friends. I joke with my wife all the time. I feel like I am closer with some of you guys than I am my friends that I see and that I know and who know who I am, because I don't feel like they truly know who I am. I feel like you guys actually know me better than some of my own friends, or some of my longtime friends. So, love the community. I am so happy to be a part of it, and so humbled, honestly, that I've got 11 people watching on this stream right now. You guys have so many other things you could do, but you're choosing to hang out with me in this community. So, thank you. Appreciate it. I joked with my father-in-law tonight. I can't believe, I just crossed the 200 subscriber mark. I can't believe 200 people watched something that I put out on YouTube and were like, dude, I want to see this guy again. Let's subscribe. Crazy. It's crazy to me. But I love it. So, again, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Only need 100 to 150 GPUs, Titan Nightmare. Yes, there we go. All right, Raheem, elections. I don't know. Let's see. Amen to that. They were talking about blockchain in accounting class I had like 6 years ago. Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, I think it's fear. I think people are afraid of it. And people don't understand it, so they're afraid of it. And everyone I've talked to in my company, when I bring this up, say, what, you want to mine Bitcoin here? How are we going to make money mining Bitcoin? I'm like, you ignorant. It's not what blockchain is, right? Blockchain is so much more, but people just don't get it. So I hope to be able to help change that as well. Mr. Miles, DPS Miner, do you keep up with NFTs? And I don't mean just as silly JPEG art. I do not know a lot about NFTs, but I am interested in starting to research them. Because I agree with you, it's more than just JPEG art. I think there is better utility for NFTs out there that has not been talked about much, because all you hear when you hear about NFTs is the art side of it. And I think there's value there, but I think there's a lot of value outside of the digital art world that has yet not been openly discussed. And I think that is where the value of NFTs is really going to be exposed. Full of really genuine people. Yeah, totally agree. This community has no boundaries. Nope. And that's what I love about it. And, you can get so much insight and so many different perspectives from everyone in this community. And I absolutely love it. Titan Nightmare, one by one, I will fill the house. Yes. Mr. Miles, NFTs are just starting mass adoption. Twitter, now YouTube. I had a wonderful idea for an NFT use, digital credentials. Yeah, a doctor on YouTube could have his credentials shown via NFTs. Totally agree. That's brilliant. Fair election around the world worth all the coal burned, We start talking elections and politics, and again, I've got my own thoughts, my own opinions, my own ideas. Those I will choose to keep to myself, so. I don't like to politicize anything that we're doing here, anything that I'm doing. Right now, I'm having fun. chatting with a lot of really cool people, and I don't want to sully any of that with political talk right now. So if you ever want to chat one-on-one with me, feel free to reach out, but it's not something I'm comfortable talking about in a stream or on a video. So, all right. So I've been yammering on for an hour, more than an hour. Do you guys have any questions for me? I'm open. If you guys want to know anything about me, you want to learn anything about me, now's your chance. I always go to everyone else's AMA and I ask them questions. If you guys have any questions for me, shoot. I'm pretty much an open book. I think you guys can tell having fun with an addiction is the best. Dude, totally agree. I think you guys could probably tell if you've watched my videos. You know I'm a little uptight in my videos, a little too scripted. I feel so much more comfortable in a live stream setting. I'm not super comfortable on camera. I think I've mentioned this before. I do have some issues with anxiety, and this is really helping me get over that as well. And creating content for the last 2.5 months has really helped me tremendous. It's the best therapy I could imagine for anxiety. So, heck yeah, having fun with addiction. Let's see, by the way, congrats with the mod roll, Crypto Kings on Discord. Thank you so much, 3 Fox Co. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's been a really cool experience for me. So I had mentioned I got a T-shirt from Crypty, and I opened it up on camera, and you know I love the shirt. It's a Ravencoin T-shirt. I'm not wearing it right now, but and I was really pumped, and I was talking about Crypty because the one thing I love about those guys is these guys are like legit crypto guys. They're not just dudes out there slinging swag. I mean, these are crypto guys, right? And so I talked to them afterwards, and they were super cool, and they asked me if I wanted to be a mod in Crypto Kingdom, and I took it. Yeah, I think they're super cool. So I'll actually drop a link here in the chat. If you guys want to join the Crypto Kingdom Discord, I really would love to have you guys come over, hang out. It's definitely a place I have been spending some time chatting with some great people, and there's a lot of great conversations going on over there. So if you guys want to join the Crypto Kingdom Discord, I really encourage you to do so. And give me a shout when you get there. And hopefully that link will work. But yeah, when you pop in, like I said, just give me a shout. What kind of engineering did you say you were in? Mechanical, electrical? My degree's in mechanical. I actually work in an aerospace industry. So I work on the space side. So I am an aerospace engineer with an MBA now. Any other hobbies? I do have other hobbies. So I love fishing, but I haven't had much of an opportunity to do much fishing recently. Hiking, fishing, outdoor stuff. So that's kind of what I like to do. Mr. Miles, TVS Monitor, tell your position on the vax, abortions, and religion. Yes, these are 3 of my favorite topics. I'm not even going to make jokes. No. No, I know you're kidding. All right, Mr. Miles, popcorn waiting. Yeah, keep waiting. Not going to happen. All right, Ravencoin makes me sad. I'm afraid their first halving may have been suicide. Yeah. I've been mining Ravencoin for a long time. It was the first thing I started mining, and I'm not writing it off yet. I'm gonna give it a few months, and we'll see what happens. I think there is still the timing sucked, right? You had the halving, and meanwhile the crypto market was collapsing. So maybe bad timing. I think once we see a recovery in the market, I think we'll truly see what's going to happen with Ravencoin. So for right now, though, I'm not totally convinced that it was a bad thing yet. We'll see. All right, very cool. Going to Canada for walleye fishing next year. That would be freaking awesome. That sounds like an awesome trip. One that I would love to do. Most of my fishing right now, I do a lot of trout fishing, just trout streams locally here. I do love fishing at the beach. I love just like surf fishing. So that was really where I fell in love with fishing. So I love, my favorite type of fishing, bluefish from the surf, or flounder on the surf. A lot of fun. All right, final question. Does pineapple belong on pizza? I'm going to judge you on your decision. Pineapple does not belong on pizza. No, it does not. Sorry for folks that do think it belongs on pizza. Pineapple belongs in fruit salad. My opinion. All right, I think Raven will take a few years. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I am going to be holding my bag of Raven for a long, 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 long time. All right. I like Raven, but the adoption hasn't been there. The team should be pushing it. They need a Charles. Yeah, you don't hear much about it. And bear with me one moment. Let me take a look at something here in my Discord. Excuse me. Yes, I love it. I think yes, it meets all of the aesthetic requirements. I dig it. All right. I'll get back to you, Mr. Miles. 1 second. Mr. Miles, I feel like I've been an epic disappointment to you from the very beginning. I like Raven. The adoption hasn't been there. Yeah. I think that the fact that you've got to dig and dig and dig even to find out what they're doing, what their devs are doing, what's going on with the project, that makes it tough. You get a little bit more work going for promoting the project and really showing what they're doing would go a long way. Freaking sweet. Aerospace. Yeah, it's super cool. I love it. So I've been working, I've had the very, very fortunate, I've been very fortunate in that I have, had the opportunity to be a part of, so I design, I shouldn't say design. I've been involved with the design, manufacturing, testing, and launching of satellites. So I've been very fortunate to be in part of a lot of satellite launches and satellite operations. So I had the opportunity to meet Elon Musk back a number of years ago. It's been a while, probably 6 years ago, 7 years ago now, maybe longer than that. Interesting opportunity to meet him, and he's an interesting dude, no doubt about that. Yeah, so pretty cool. Let's see. In fact, it's funny. The first time I ever talked to anyone about Bitcoin was when I was out and had the opportunity to meet Elon. Okay, let's see here. Integra guy, I have good memories fishing here in Canada. Dude, so want to fish in Canada. Let's see. 3 Fox Co. For Raven, being a fork of BTC, then having had to happen. Yeah, timing sucked, but hopefully it'll pick up in the future. I hope so too. I really do. Pineapple does belong on pizza. Okay, I get it. I know. Each to his own, right? Bathwater or lotion. I don't... This bathwater talk just... God bless you, DJ Minds, but man, you created an animal. Let's see. Man, I've scrolled here too far. Yeah, so Mr. Miles, between me being a Star Wars fan and now saying that pineapple doesn't belong on pizza, I'm surprised you're still here. You've probably already unsubscribed. I'm sorry, dude. Gee, thank you, Mod. Instantly, you bet. Let's see. I need to get some new fishing friends so I can do it more often. I end up choosing to stay home more now in the past 2 years now when it's just me. Yeah, honestly, fishing is, to me, there are times when it's nice and relaxing to go fishing by yourself, but there are times when it's great to have a buddy out there with you. To me, I like fishing with friends. Wow, you've helped launch satellites. That's awesome. Yeah, it's super cool experience. And I've really, really enjoyed it. But it's one of those things where when you do it for so long, you almost forget about it, right? It loses some of that luster. And then I talk to people and they're like, wow, you launch satellites. And I have to remind myself that, yeah, this is a pretty unique thing. It's a pretty, not something that everyone gets an opportunity to do. So I actually do have, so I launched a satellite back about 10 years ago. And one of the things that we had done for those particular satellites is we plucked an eyelash, each one of us that had a part to play in that launch, and actually used, I don't know if you're familiar with Kapton tape, just used Kapton tape and taped our eyelashes onto the satellites. And so it was a way for me to get a little piece of DNA up into space. And my little joke is I've got my eyes on you. All right. Case back, basically none of my friends do crypto or fishing. So yeah, it's kind of where I'm at now too. Most of my friends that know I'm into crypto are like, you're weird, but whatever. They will regret it in the future, I'm sure. Tell them to hurry and send more satellites up. Still waiting on my Starlink so I can add more rigs, right? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Starlink thing. I do actually have a few friends that work on the project, so maybe I can find something out. Probably not. All right. Let's see here. No pineapple. It's just funny to me when I log into Hive. I just love looking in my wallet and seeing it go up for mine. Yeah, totally agree, Titan Nightmare. All right. Red Llama. Let's see here. What else we got? TPS Miner. Were you involved with Starlink launch? I saw those things without knowing what they were. Freaked me out. I was not involved in any of the Starlink launches. I was involved. My involvement with SpaceX was for commercial satellite launches. Mr. Miles, and yes, you have disappointed me greatly. Star Wars and Pineapple, but launching satellites makes up for it. Ah, cool. Thanks. 3 Fox Co. Have a great evening. Need to get to work and not getting fired. Yeah, totally get it. It was awesome. It's live stream. Natural TPS. Thank you so much, 3 Fox Co. Really, really appreciate it, and look forward to you getting back and getting some content out. I love watching your stuff. I know you've been really busy, but really looking forward to it. So have a great evening, and feel free to reach out, and love to chat with you sometime. Raheem, I came from a long line of fishermen, family business, now computer engineer. Dude, that's awesome. 2 of my favorite things. Fishing and computer engineer. Dude, that's so cool. All right, Caseback. Reminds me of weddings. Some people love them, but after going to dozens and dozens, the only way I want to go is if I'm paid to now. Yeah. Funny. We were talking to, I was talking to a buddy of mine the other day, and I'm in my 40s now. So I'm past that point where all my friends are married. And he was like, yeah, dude, just wait. Now everybody's getting divorced and you're going to start the cycle over again because people are going to be getting remarried. I'm like, yeah, crap, you're right. Anyway. All right, let's see here. Photographed way too many weddings now. Same songs, same types of speeches. Yep. Oh, that's right, Caseback, you're a photographer. That's awesome. I forgot all about that. All right. Let's see. What else you guys got? Any other questions? If not, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. Like I said, I do hope to be able to do more of these in the future. I feel terrible that I went way beyond what I had talked about. I did want to segue over to DCA Adventures. But honestly, with you guys here, I was having a blast and I didn't want to stop. So I didn't mean to be rude to those guys. All the respect in the world to them. I love what they do. But you guys chose to be here, and I thank you guys for that. So really appreciate it. Raheem, now time for me to go solo fishing. Indeed. All right, guys. Quick Aeon update. Yeah, absolutely. So the latest for me with Aeon is I'm not currently mining it. It's not that I'm stopping mining Aeon. It's just that I'm not currently. So I've enjoyed Aeon string, what I'm finding is their hash rate is extremely volatile. So there are days where, so times of the day where it will spike, and there are times of day where it will go down. I did a video not too long ago about chasing profits versus chasing hash rate. And the one thing for me, and particularly as I've seen volatility in the market, is I've seen a lot of people chasing where profits are at or where they are perceived to be. And what I do with my spec mining is when someone vacates a coin, I go to where they've left. So right now for me, I want to accumulate as much coin as I possibly can. And so while I am still mining Aeon, I will only jump to it when the time is right. My plan for Aeon is I just want to build a bag of it. It is easy to mine. So I mine on it with a 1030 2 GB card. I'm not making a ton, but I can mine with it. So I run a 1030 just to be able to connect a monitor up to one of my benches. So I figure, what the heck, I'm just going to mine with that 1030 while it's sitting there. So, and then I'll throw my 1050 Ti on it every once in a while and let it run. I did start staking Aeon, and the reward is pretty impressive. It's like 7.5%. So again, to me, it's making me passive income. I think, and I apologize, I can't remember who asked about me staking and nodes, but Aeon is one of those coins where I can stake it, and it's easy enough to mine, particularly when there's low hash rate. I have talked to the folks that run the aeonpool.tech pool, and I'm confident that these guys are working hard to try and keep Aeon relevant, and so I will continue mining it on the side, and I will continue staking it. So I don't know DCA Adventures. So DCA Adventures is a group of guys that are doing a stream. Really, it's a great atmosphere. It's very chill. So if you're looking for a chill environment, a nice relaxing place, you got Dogelord brings a lot of energy into that stream. So Dogelord participates there. So if you want to get your updates on Dogelord Coffee, hop into a DCA Adventure stream. Red Llama Crypto, great stream. Thank you so much, buddy. I really appreciate it. So Red Llama, I'm not sure if you were here or not, but I got all my parts and pieces together. So I'm going to be building this guy up here pretty shortly. So finally got everything I needed, and now I just need to build it. So we're getting there. All right, so I'm going to do one last, let's see, strange having a coin you can mine and stake. Yeah, pretty interesting. So again, I really want to do a little bit more. I'm thinking about trying to figure out a way, and again, this is all part of what I want to do, getting more comfortable with the live streams, because I'm thinking about trying to get someone from the Aeon Tech, or the aeonpool.tech team to join me for kind of a one-on-one chat, because I want to talk about Aeon. I've had a lot of feedback in my videos where people have reached out to me and said it's dead, it's garbage, why am I wasting my time, why am I spreading information about a coin that's dead? And I want to give the Aeon team an opportunity to speak, right? So me mining it and doing the research I've done on it is one thing, but I'd like to have the guys that are involved do a little bit of talking. So again, just getting more comfortable with myself being on stream, and maybe getting those guys to come on and talk. We'll see what we can do. The other reason I wanted to do this is I really want to... Butthole, it didn't hit the like. Thanks, dude. The other thing I'm going to do is I do have a rig that my Skywalker rig is at capacity right now in terms of physical capacity, and I'm running it on 1,000-watt ATX power supply, and I want to tear that rig apart. I want to put I have a 1,200-watt HP server power supply that I want to put in, and I want to get the fans installed, and I want to do that live. So I think that would be a fun stream for me, to be able to build some hardware on a live stream. I think that'd be kind of cool. So I really wish, and I'm kind of kicking myself because I bought the fans, and now I'm kicking myself because I didn't buy the AAA Wave white, the white fans. Those look super cool, the RGB fans, and I'm kicking myself. So maybe I'll buy the RGB fans before I do the build. But anyway, just trying to get myself comfortable, and this has been awesome. So having you guys here, engaging, interacting, I feel supernatural doing this, so appreciate it. Jump change. Video posted. Yep. Butthole didn't like. Thanks, man. Made you a video just in time for that meter box. Yes, I saw that. And I'm going to be following that video, dude. So thank you. I appreciate it. So Jacob Burgess, heck yeah, do it. Absolutely. Appreciate it. Again, I can't thank you guys enough. I don't have a fancy outro. I didn't have a fancy intro. So I am just going to say thank you guys. And I really appreciate you all being here. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. Look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Peace out.